Hey Coach, so excited you found us on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, my name is Coach Sam. I have been a coach for 6 years, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll see you in just a moment. Hey Coach, Coach Sam here from Underdog Hoops. In today's video, we are going to be talking about self-control and John Wooden's Pyramid of Success and how it all plays in together. So let me just share my screen with you guys and we can get started. All right. All right. So what is self-control? So self-control in John Wooden's definition is practice self-discipline and keeping emotions under control. Good judgment and common sense are essential. The dictionary definition is a lot of the same things. The ability to control oneself in a particular one's emotions and desires or expression of themselves in one's behavior, especially in a difficult situation. So, you know, we all as coaches have experienced a player that has doesn't have good self-control, or we don't have good self-control, and we realize that, um, and this can affect a lot of things. In many ways, it can affect our performance as a coach, and it can affect our performance as a teacher. We lose respect if we don't have self-control. So the quote of the day, by John Wooden is, "Adversity is the state in which man most easily becomes acquainted with himself, being especially free from admirers then." So he is free from the adversity from other people. So you can control yourself and no one else. That's kind of how you can control yourself, and that's all you can control. And that's how you have to lay that out to your players, even though you want them to be encouraged to, have that self control. So, and even through a hard time. And then the next one is uh, I had 3 rules for my players: no profanity, don't criticize your teammates, and never be late. So, 3 self control things. You can always, you can choose to use profanity or not use profanity. You can choose to criticize your teammates, or you can choose not to. And then you can choose to be late or choose not to be late. Now, all these, you have options. These are all self-control. These are all, within your will, you can do these. You can be late, you cannot be late. Now, if you're late to practice, that's a consequence, for you and maybe your team. And then the last one is, don't let yesterday take too much of today. So don't let yesterday's results take up too much today's results. So move on. It's another day. And then Wooden on self-control is really what coaches should not antagonize their players, and that's just, we don't want to overwhelm or create issues that we don't need to. And then self-discipline, we need to have self-discipline as a player or as a coach. Those are a bunch of keys to that. There are a bunch of keys to that. And then you want to keep your emotions in check. This is as a coach. And then if you are modeling this to your coach as a coach, you will model this to your players. So if you keep your emotions in check, you're expressing good judgment, and then having common sense. Those are the keys to keeping your emotions in check. You want to have good judgment, and then you want to have common sense. So good judgment and common sense make up a having good emotion. Self-control as a player. So this is kind of another quote that John Wooden has. You don't want to have you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. You want to stay as pretty much even keel as you can, and still have a good performance. And if you have a bad performance, you don't want to get too low. If you have a good performance, you don't want to get too high. You want to keep working, keep motivating yourself to work, and then you want to be disciplined. So you want to be disciplined in that area. And then you don't want to follow your peer pressure or other areas of you're your own person. So following peer pressure or doing what you know other teammates are doing that are not good, don't do that. Um, and then think for yourself. So this is a big thing nowadays is stuff comes out and we instantly think it's correct. um, you've got to think for yourself. You've got to research, do your research on stuff. So do your research on, how to get better at basketball. How do I do stuff? It's good character building, and then you get to learn something along the way. So as a coach, you want to be this moderator that imposes self-control, and you want to maintain self-control. If you don't maintain self-control, how are you going to teach self-control? And then um, model to your players. So that's they look up to you. They see what you're doing on the sidelines. So if you're yelling and screaming at a ref, they're going to yell and scream at a ref. And then if you are sitting back, you ask a ref question and you get an honest answer, then they are going to ask the ref and get an honest answer. And, sometimes it doesn't happen like that, but sometimes, most of the time, if you are modeling this to your players, you will get the result you're looking for. You don't want to have them yelling at a ref. It's just not good. It's not good character building. And then you want to develop the self control. So if you have a player that's not very good at self control and why, um, you need to figure out what causes him to lose his self control and do other things to figure that out. And then maybe talk to him. So that's it for this video. We have a few videos coming up. I hope you guys do look forward to those. We do them every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then follow us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And then if you hit that subscribe button, you can go to our description and join our newsletter. And you'll get our free playbook. So go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.